Nahum, chapter 1, verse 6. Reading first from the King James Bible, quote, "Who can stand before his indignation? And who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him." John Gill, quote, "Who can stand before his indignation? No creature whatever, no man, nor body of men, not Nineveh and the inhabitants of it, nor the whole Assyrian empire. And who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? Not the great men of the earth, not kings or generals of armies, not kingdoms and nations, ever so numerous and powerful, but all must be consumed by him who is the consuming fire." See Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 10. His fury is poured out like fire, or like metal that is melted by fire, and poured out by the force of it, or like fire of lightning poured out of the heavens, which is quick, powerful, and penetrating, and there is no resisting it. And the rocks are thrown down by him, by the Lord, by his wrath and fury. Kingdoms that seemed as strong and immovable as rocks and mountains are thrown down. As such have been by the force of the fire bursting from the midst of them, as Etna, Vesuvius, and others. Scripture quote, "Who can stand before his indignation? And who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him." Unquote. King James Version. End of John Gill, Nahum, chapter 1, verse 6.